Hello and welcome to this channel. Now what we need to do is we need to make a, just like how we got a music controller AI and light controller AI, you have to make one for the player. The AI would use these most of the time, so we need to make one for the player now, so that we can, when we press these, it will start playing notes like the Simon game, for instance. Okay, so first in the model, because we're playing sounds and then we're stopping them elsewhere, we need a global object for sounds. So we need to be able to, if we like the AI one, it sort of stops everything. It starts it here and it stops it here automatically with this timeout. So it doesn't need a global variable. Whereas we might start in one function and stop in the other. So because of that, we need a global variable. Well, there probably is a way to do it without a global variable, but I'm going to create a global variable. So in the normal place, I'm going to create a normal variable and it's going to be in the model. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to give it a good name. I don't know what it's going to be, so I'm just going to set it to null. I don't know what it's going to be. Okay, so now the music controller is going to be exactly nearly the same as the AI, apart from a few things. So what I'll do is I will go through it now. Okay, so we're going to have all the simulator code. With the exception of this, we haven't got the stop function in here, and the start function just stops it. The start function starts it straight away. There isn't any timeout on it. So this is exactly the same code. Okay. Now, what we want to do with this music controller player, we want to also use it to stop the sound. We use it to start the sound, and some other function will call it, and it will stop the sound. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, that's the code to stop the sound. So if you run this function without passing in a parameter, then it would look at this parameter and see that there's no parameter, or the parameter is not zero, because if I can't do falsy because zero is a falsy, and we're using a zero index. And then if this gets true, that means no parameter. Then it will stop whatever's playing, and it will set the property to null, and then it will return. So when it returns, obviously it's not gonna touch any of the code here. So that's all that's gonna do. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is make a light controller, and it's gonna be exactly the same as, well, not exactly the same. I'm not talking about. It's going to. It's gonna be something that I'm gonna copy and paste in. I'll talk about it, and it's very simple indeed. Okay, it's gonna pass a color in. That's gonna be a number. It's gonna convert it to a frequency. I mean, what am I talking about? It's going to pass the color in. That's going to be a number. It's going to use the enum to convert it to one of the states by using the active enum. Now, if I go to the active enum, active, you'll see that it matches these attributes here. So it's going to select one of them attributes, and it's going to use my do function, and it's going to pass it in dynamically here. So it's going to set one of them to be true. So that will switch the light on. Now to switch it off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the code in to switch it off. And what it's going to basically do is switch everything off. So again, this is saying if you didn't pass a value in there, then it's going to set, as you can see, this is setting all the states to false. So it's just changing all. So no matter which, it doesn't know which one's going to be first. So it's just setting everything that is returning, and none of this gets done. Okay. So them are the two functions. Now to Y up, we're going to use the mouse down first. Okay. Now let me do the light first. I want to put it in both places, in fact. That's the mouse down and mouse up. So I'll put it in the mouse down first. Okay. And now in the mouse up, I'm going to actually copy the same function. But this time I'm going to make it be there's no parameter. So that will stop it. Now this won't work because I've got to pass an enum in there. So remember, what comes from here is the color. So I need to convert that to a number. So the enum I need is the color one, enum color. So I think it will be this dot model dot enum dot let me think. You know what? I forgot how to use it. I'll say color and then you put color in. And that should give us the right color. In fact, this is the light controller, so we don't use color, just remembered. It's going to be active. So let's test that now. That doesn't work. So the problem is with this. Let me check the model. Okay, I guess I have to change that to E. I think that should be it. No, that's not it. Mouse down E, it passes in a color. Okay, so I'm gonna have to convert the color to a number. In fact, okay, let's do this. That's what you get when you card. What have I done wrong? Okay, it's passing in the. It's passing in a color. That's what it's passing into this mouse down. It's passing a color. So this should be converting the color to a number. Okay, that's it. So them are working. I just got to get rid of this console log. Now to get the sound working. Okay. And I reckon it's going to be quite easy to get the sound working. Because I think I can just do this. Oh, in fact, it won't be easy. I'm going to put this on the end, so it's not going to be easy. And then I'm going to have to work out what to do here. I reckon I've already worked it out. So the sound won't work unless I turn it on. That's strange, right? What's happening here is the sound doesn't work when it's switched off. So mouse down, mic controller, sound controller, mouse up. I've got the music controller first. So let me just experiment. If I do that, so it comes on. If I put the music controller first, then it stays on. Because the music controller, because I haven't switched it on, there isn't a, it hasn't instantiated an object. So that's why it causes a blockage. There's an error somewhere. Okay, so the sound now at the moment, I've clicked the sound and it works. I've clicked the lights than they were. So the next stage is to get this wired up properly. And I'll do that in the next video. So until the next time, bye.